Hello and welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in again. I really appreciate it. Now, for those of you who tuned into my first couple of videos, may hear that there's one tiny thing a little bit different. And that is that I'm talking English today. Now the reason for that is very simple, as I just think that the topic, figures that you likely forgot about, is such a cool one to me and such a favorite one to me that I thought I want to share it with as many people as possible. Now if those back home in Germany or Austria prefer me to talk German, just let me know and I'll try to figure it out and retape this whole thing in German. Now, what brought me to this idea, to this video, or possibly a series of videos? When going through my collection a couple of days ago, right, and you look at some of these figures and you look at some of these characters out there, you think about, hey, I'm so happy to have this one or this one or this one. Or how about why they didn't make that tag team partner, or why didn't they make that manager, and so on and so on. And there was this one figure that's always been in my collection so long that every time I look at him and he reminds me of how I got him and why I got him and all that kind of stuff. And that is that young gentleman standing right next to me today. The Smackdown General Manager, WWE Legend, Teddy Long. Now, how many of you knew that Teddy Long actually had a Mattel action figure? Probably not so many. It probably is a little bit a question on when did you come to Mattel? When did you start wrestling figure collecting? Now for me, I started back in 2010 with this collection. So when Mattel first came out, when Jakks lost their license, I started out with a couple of figures, and within short time I realized that they are such an amazing line and they're doing such an amazing thing. Now I quickly made myself a goal. I wanted to have all the characters. I wanted to have them all. Whatever character Mattel was going to make, I wanted to have it. Now, if I had known earlier that this line, would be there for 12 years and going on, and a long time to stay, hopefully today, as I think or as I hope, I wouldn't have known how much space I'm going to need. Now Teddy Long, he actually came out in 2012. He came out in the back then Toys R Us exclusive Best of Pay-Per-View series in the basic line. And there were 4 figures in the set. If I'm not completely wrong, it was Brock Lesnar, Alberto Del Rio, Dolph Ziggler, and Randy Orton. And every figure came with a part for Teddy Long, and you could build him up. Now I never got the set. I actually got Teddy Long, I believe it was a Facebook or eBay. And as I mentioned earlier, what made this figure being so important for me? Now, Teddy Long came out in 2012, and I probably got him in 2013, 2014, and probably until just about a year or 2 ago, he was the most expensive figure I ever bought. I haven't had a figure that I spent more in a very long time, especially not for one that came loose, that came, without anything else. So here he is, Teddy Long. The second thing special about this figure, and I'll show you in the picture and screen, is that he actually has a little air. So down on his leg, he actually has the 2 bottom parts being the same with both legs. It's a little thing that, really bugged me for a couple of years, and I tried to get the part again. Can't remember which figure the legs came with. I think it was Dolph Ziggler. But at some point I gave up and I just enjoyed the figure the way it is and enjoy the figure the way it goes. If you try to get this figure today, you probably have to pay a very solid price on the second marketplaces. Now what did he come with? Of course, Teddy came in his iconic look. So the very long suit that now you can see on the Mattel, on the AEW Cody that's coming out. And what have they not talked negative about that figure, the long suit, and how is that going to look and all that stuff. Now Teddy came in a long suit and in a brown suit that just fit him right. Along that, of course, he has the white shirt, he has the kind of purplish tie and black clear shoes. He came with his glasses. They don't stick too good, but they're good enough to stay on his nose. And of course, the microphone with the WWE logo, with the scratch logo, the one that was before the current one. Really solid figure, is standing straight, moving very solid, and definitely makes a highlight to your collection, right? If you got this figure, you probably don't want to forget about the guy, or one of the guys that he has had one of his last big feuds against, which is John Laurinaitis. You remember the Raw versus SmackDown feud? It was really, really cool. So, however, with those two guys, I'm kind of wrapping up this video already. And there goes the question for you. Do you like this series? Do you like the idea to talk about figures that maybe you forgot about, that maybe you didn't even know existed? Do you have a figure in mind that you forgot about? Do you have a character in mind where you're not sure that they made him? If they made him, I should have him on my shelf. That's one thing I'm proud of in my collection. And if I have him, I'll be more than happy to do a little review on him. I'll be more than happy to share the figure and have a look at him with you to get together. Just let me know in the comments below what you want to know and what you would like to see. So here we go. Let me know if this is a series that you like. This is a series that we should do. I think I really enjoy it, and I think I'll give you a second one. And I already can think of the figure that I want to talk about. So I appreciate you tuning in again. Thank you for watching. If you like my channel, follow us and give me a like and leave your comments below. I'm open to feedback and I really appreciate that. And I will talk to you very soon. So thank you and have a nice day.